Hello students, I am Aniket. Welcome back to Ajit's and Fingertips. Today we are going to solve 90911ON22. Let's get started. This is pure 1. The time is 1 hour 15 minutes, 50 minutes, sorry. And the paper code is 9709111, P1, right? Solve this equation. Okay, so let us solve this. So we have 3x plus 2 into x minus 1 equals to 2. So let me expand this. So 3x into x is 3x square. Then we have minus 3x plus 2x minus 2 equals to 2. So this is 3x square minus x minus 4 equals to 0. Now it means we are supposed to split the middle term in such a way that when you add those two numbers, you should get minus 1, and on multiplication, you should get 12. I think these numbers are minus 4 and 3. So 3x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 4 equals to 0. So from here, I think I can take x common. So I'll be left with 3x minus 4, and from here plus 1 common. So 3x minus 4. So the answer is 3x minus 4 and x plus 1 equals to 0. So the value of x is 4 by 3, or the value of x is minus 1. Next question. The equation of the curve is such that dy by dx equals to 12 into brackets x by 2 minus 1 power minus 4. It is given that the curve passes through point 6, 4. Okay, the curve is passing to the point 6, 4. Find the equation of tangent at the curve P. So equation of tangent means, see, we have already been given dy by dx, right? So it means if we substitute the value of x as 6 in this equation, we'll get the gradient of tangent. So m is equals to 12 into 6 by 2, which is 3, minus 1 power minus 4. So this is 6 by 2 is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. So 12 divided by 2 power 4. So the gradient is 3 by 4. So now guys, the equation becomes y is equals to 3 by 4 x plus c. Now the value of x is 6 and y is 4. So let us substitute that. So 4 is equals to 3 by 4 into 6 plus c. 3 by 4 into 6 plus c. Just a second guys. 3 by 4 into 6 plus c. So now if I cancel, this is going to be 2. This is going to be 3. So we have 4 equals to 3 3s are 9 by 2 plus c. So c is equals to 4 minus 9 by 2. 4 2s are 8. 8 minus 9 minus 1 by 2. So the equation is y equals to 3 by 4 x minus half. The equation is y is equals to 3 by 4 x minus half. Okay, just let me just reconfirm. 3 into 6 by 4, which is 9 by 2. Yes. Next question. Okay, find the equation of the curve. Guys, we have to find the equation of the curve. It means we have been given dy by dx. So we'll have to integrate it in order to find equation of curve. So the equation of curve will be integration of 12 bracket x minus 1 power minus 4. Still let me confirm. Is the yes, half x by 2 minus 1 power 4. This is x by 2. Sorry guys. This is x by 2 minus 1 power 4. So let me integrate this. So integration of this is going to be 12 x by 2 minus 1 minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3 upon minus 3. And differentiation of x by 2 is half. So into half plus c, right? Now guys, we'll have to find the c first. How can we find? If we substitute the value of p, which is 6, 4 in this equation, then we'll get c. So this is 12 divided by 1.5. This is 8. So the equation is y equals to minus 8 x by 2 minus 1 power minus 3 plus c. So x is 6 and y is 4. So let me substitute these values of x. X is 6 and y is 4. So if I substitute x as 6 and y is 4, so I have 4 equals to minus 8 upon 6 by 2, which is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 power minus 3 plus c. So minus 8 into 2 power minus 3 is, I think, 8 only. So this is minus 1. So 4 equals to minus 1 plus c. C is equals to 5. So the value of c is 5. So the equation becomes y equals to minus 8 x by 2 minus 1 power minus 3 plus 5. This is my equation, plus 5. Right. Next question. A curve has the equation y is equals to a x power half minus 2x, where x is greater than 0 and a is a constant. The curve has a stationary point at P, which has an x coordinate 9. So this curve is having stationary point at P and its value of x is 9. So find the y coordinate of the P. Okay. So guys, we have been given that the stationary point. So let us find the stationary point. So dy by dx equals to half into a x power minus half minus 2. Right. Now this is my dy by dx. Now this is the stationary point where the x is 9. So let me equate this to 0 and let me substitute x as 9 over here. So you have 1 by 2 into a into 9 power minus half minus 2 equals to 0. So 9 power minus half, if I am not wrong, that is going to be 3. If I am not wrong, 1 by 3. Yes, this is 1 by 3. X is greater than 0, the stationary point where P is. Okay. So you have a by 3 by 2, 6 minus 2 equals to 0. So from here I can say my value of a is 12. My value of a is 12. Have we been given? Yes, a is a constant. Yes, where x is greater than 0. Okay, so I substituted. Okay. So my value of a is 12. Now let me substitute the value of x and 12 in this equation, so we'll get y. So y is equals to, the value of y is equals to 12 into x, which is, just a second, which is 9 power half minus 2 into 9. So 9 power half minus 2 into 9. So 9 power half is, guys, 3. 12 3s are 36 minus 18. 36 minus 18 is 18. So the coordinates of y is, or the coordinate of x and y is 9 comma 18. Okay. Next question. Question number 4. The coefficient of expansion of x square in the expansion of this plus this is 70. Okay. Find the possible values of constant p. So we have been given coefficient of expansion of x square, right? So x square, when can we get x square? So for this expansion, the formula says first term 5c0, first term power 5 and last term power 0. So we won't get x square here. So the next will be 4 and 1. Here we'll get only x, not x square. But if I take this as 3 and this as 2. So at 5c2, 1 power 3 and 2x by p whole square will give me the coefficient of x square, right? Plus, now in the same way we have 6c0, this will be 6c6, right? 6c0, first term will get the maximum power and second term will get minimum power. Now guys, this won't give me p square, right? Sorry, not p square, this won't give me x square. So what do I have to do? I'll have to take this as 4 and this as 2. So this is going to be this, right? So 5c2, if I'm not wrong, 5c2 is 10. Yes, 5c2 is 10. 2 square, which is 4, x square by p square equals to, sorry, not equals to, plus 6c2 is 15, just still let me check, 6c2, yes, 15 into p square, so this is 15 p square x square, all of this will add up to 70 x square, right, because the coefficient of x square is 70. So what we have is, we have 40 upon p square plus 15 p square equals to 70. Now if I take LCM, so we have 40 plus 15 p raised to 4 equals to 70 p square. If I bring everything on the left hand side, we have 15 p power 4 minus 70 p square plus 40 equals to 0. Now let us assume, let p square equals to x, right? So we have 15 x square minus 70x plus 40 equals to 0. So let me factorize this or solve this using my calculator. Can we take 5 common? Yes, I think we can take 5 common. So this is going to be 3x square and 70 by 5 is 14 minus 14x and 40 by 5 is 8 equals to 0. So 8 3s are 24, right? Okay. So if you factorize this, this is going to be 3x square minus 12x minus 2x plus 8 equals to 0. So if I take 3x common, I have x minus 4, and if I take minus 2 common, I have x minus 4 equals to 0. So first is x minus 4 equals to 0 and 3x minus 2 equals to 0. So the value of x is either 4 or x is either 2 by 3. So p could be either minus plus or minus 2, or p could be either plus or minus root 2 by 3, right? Root 2 by 3. But have we been given the coefficient of expansion, find the possible values of p. Okay, this is 70. Okay. Question number 5. The diagram shows sector OAB with center O. The arc length AB is 8 centimeter and it is given that the perimeter of the sector is 20. So perimeter meaning this plus this plus this is 20. Find the perimeter of the shaded segment. Okay. So guys, we are supposed to find the perimeter of the shaded segment, but I think for that what we'll need is this angle and this radius, right? So now what we have is the perimeter is 20, right? So I can say 2r plus r theta equals to 20. 2r plus r theta equals to r plus r 2r plus r theta equals to 20. Now this is, guys, my arc length, and we know this is nothing but 20. So from here I can say 2r plus 8 equals to 20. So 2r plus 8 equals to 20. So I have 2r equals to 12 and r is 6. So if I have my r, I can find theta. So r theta is 8. Theta is 8 by 6 or 4 by 3. Now I have to find perimeter of the shaded segment. So for this, I'll do one thing. This is 4 by 3. This is 4 by 3. Right, and this is 6. The radius was 6. So let me divide this into 2 parts. Let me redraw this triangle over here. So this is my triangle. I am dividing from half. This is my 6. This angle is going to be half of 4 by 3, which is 2 by 3. So using sine theta, let me find this angle. Sorry, let me find this side. So let me just put my calculator into radians. Angle unit is radians. So I have been given I have the angle, I have to find opposite. So sine 2 by 3 equals to x by 6. So x is equals to 6 sine 2 by 3. So we have 6 sine 2 by 3 is 3.71. So my value of x is 3.71. Now into 2, right? So my final perimeter is going to be 8 plus twice of 3.71, right? So into 2 plus 8. So my answer is 15.42. This is my perimeter of this region. Next, find the area of the shaded segment. Okay, so this is also pretty easy. Now guys, area is nothing but area of this sector minus area of this triangle. We know that sector area is nothing but theta upon 360, or we have been given the angles as in radians. So half r square theta minus half r into sine theta, right? So half r square. Now what is my radius here, guys? The radius is 6. So half into 6 square, theta was 4 by 3, minus half area of triangle is 6 into 6 into sine 4 by 3. Now let me solve this. So 6 square is 36 into 4 by 3 in 2.5. This is 24. So this is 24 minus 36 divided by 2 into sine 4 by 3. So guys, this is 17.494. So 24 minus answer will give me 6.505, or I'll write it as 6.51. This is the area of the shaded segment. This is the area of shaded segment. Next question. Show that the equation may be expressed in the form of a sine square theta plus b sine theta plus c equals to 0, where a, b, c are constant. Okay. So let me just cross multiply this equation. So we have sine theta minus cos theta plus sine theta plus cos theta upon, this is a plus b, a minus b. So this is going to be sine square theta minus cos square theta equals to 1. So I think cos and cos will get cancelled. So you have 2 sine theta equals to sine square theta minus cos square theta. But we have to express everything in the form of sine. So what I'll do is, I'll write this as 2 sine theta equals to sine square theta minus cos square theta is 1 minus sine square theta, right? So we have 2 sine theta equals to sine square theta minus 1 plus sine square theta. So now the equation becomes, if I bring everything on the right hand side, the equation becomes 2 sine square theta minus 2 sine theta minus 1 equals to 0. So this is my final answer. Next, hence solve the equation equals to 1. Okay, so we already had the equation. The equation was 2 sine square theta minus 2 sine theta minus 1 equals to 0. Now we are supposed to solve this. So let me solve this in my calculator. Okay, so we have this equation, polynomial equation of degree 2. So 2 minus 2 and minus 1. So the answer is, first you have sine theta as 1.366 and the other value of sine theta is minus 0.3660. Now guys, we already know this is not possible because the range of sine is from +1 to -1. So let me find inverse of this. So we have sine inverse of minus 0.366. sine inverse of, okay, let me check what was the unit of angle. Yes, the unit was in degrees, so I'll have to change my calculator again into degrees. So angle is degree, sine inverse of minus 0.366. Yes, so the angle which we are getting theta is minus 21.46. now guys, negative angle, right? Now we want two angles. Now see, this sign is negative, so we know negative sign can come in third quadrant and in fourth quadrant, right? In first and second quadrant, the value of sign is positive. Now, negative 21.46 means the angle is measured in clockwise direction, which means this is your 21.46. This is my 21.46. So, if this is 21.46, I can easily find this angle, right? How? 360 minus answer. So the first angle of theta is 338.5. This is my first angle. And my second angle, I know sine 180 minus theta is again sine theta. So 180 minus of minus 21.46, which is 201.46. This is also my answer. Right, this is also my answer. These two are my final answers. Next question. Okay, a tool for putting fence post into the ground is called a post rammer. Okay, the distance in mm that post sinks into the ground on each impact follows a GP. Okay, the first three impact by the post to sink into the ground is 50, 40 and 32 mm respectively. Okay, verify that the ninth impact in which the first post sinks is less than 10 mm in the ground. So in the ninth post, in the ninth impact, okay, so this is a GP. So what we'll have to do, we'll have to find the ratio. So R is nothing but 40 by 50. So 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 is 0.8. This is 0.8. So in the ninth impact, which is ninth impact is the nth term, formula of nth term is A into R n minus 1, right? So A, which is my first term, is 50 into R, which is 0.8, and n minus 1, 9 minus 1 is 8. So 0.8 power 8 into 50. This is 8.38. This is 8.388. See guys, this is less than 10 mm. This is my ninth impact, right? This is my ninth impact. So let's say, let us also verify by finding the value in eighth impact. So the value of eighth impact is going to be 50 into 0.8 power 8 minus 1, 7. So 0.8 power 7 into 50. Yes, this is 9.4 way. So this verifies that in the ninth impact the post sinks less than 10 mm, right? Next, okay, find to the nearest mm the total depth of the post in the ground after 20 impacts. After 20 impacts, okay, so total impact. So we have to find the formula of sum. So Sn is given by A into 1 minus R power n upon 1 minus R. So the value of first term is 50. So 50 into 1 minus 0.8 after 20 impacts. So power 20 upon 1 minus 0.8. So I have 50 into 1 minus 0.8 power 20 upon 1 minus 0.8. So the answer is 247.11. But to nearest mm, this is going to be 247 mm. This is, guys, my final answer, right? Next, find the greatest total depth in the ground which could theoretically be achieved. So greatest total depth means the sum to infinity, right? The sum to infinity. So sum to infinity is given by A upon 1 minus R. We have our A is 50 and 1 minus R is 0.8. So I think 1 minus 0.8 is 50 divided by 0.8 is 0.2. So 250 mm. So the greatest possible width or the depth which could be achieved is 250 mm. Next question. The function f is defined by f of x equals to 2 minus 3 upon 4x minus p, where x is more than p by 4. Okay. Find f dash of x and determine whether this function is increasing or decreasing or neither. Okay. So let us find out f dash of x. So f dash of x or f dash of x will be differentiation of this is 0, right? So 0 minus 3. This function, let me not write this 0. Now this is can be written as 3 into 4x minus p power minus 1. So minus 1 into 4x minus p power minus 2, and differentiation of 4x is 4. So minus 1 into minus 3, 3 4s are 12. So 12 upon 4x minus p whole square, right? 4x minus p whole square. Now guys, we have been given the value of x is greater than p by 4. So if I substitute any value which is greater than p by 4, this f dash of x will always be greater than 0 for x more than, not 1 by 4, but x will always be more than 0. dy by dx will always be 0 when you have the value greater than p by 4. See, if you substitute p by 4, what will happen is 4 into p by 4, 4 and 4 will get cancelled. You will be left with p. P minus p is 0. Now guys, we know that this cannot be p by 4. So what we'll have? We'll have a value which is greater than p by 4. Let's see a value which is p, right? So 4p minus p, 3p, right? Now this is a square. So whatever answer you get, it will always be squared, which will make it positive. Thus, the gradient is always greater than 0. Therefore, the function is increasing function, right? The function is increasing. Next, express f inverse of x in the form of this. Okay, so my f of x was 2 minus 3 upon 4x minus p. 2 minus 3 upon 4x minus p. 2 minus 3 upon 4x minus p. This is my f dash of x. I have to find its inverse. So first, y is equals to 2 minus 3 upon 4x minus p. Let me swap x and y. So you have x is equals to 2 minus 3 upon 4y minus p. Now I'll have to make y the subject. So let me bring everything on this left hand side. So you have 3 upon 4y minus p equals to 2 minus x, right? 3 upon 4 minus p is equals to 2x. So let me take reciprocal of this equation. So we have 4y minus p upon 3 equals to 1 upon 2 minus x. Let me bring over here. So we have 4y minus p equals to 3 upon 2 minus x. So let me bring p on the right hand side and divide it by 4. So you have 4y equals to p plus 3 upon 2 minus x, and y is equals to p by 4 plus 3 upon divided by 4. So we'll have to divide this by 4. So 4 into 2, 8 minus 4x. This is my p inverse, right? This is my p inverse. See this in this exact same form. P by a minus b into cx minus d, where a, b, c, d are integers. So this is my a, this is b, c and d. This is my final answer. Next, hence state the value of p for which f inverse of x is equals to f of x. So we have to state the value where f inverse and f of x is same. So guys, what was my f of x? My f of x was 2, let me write this, my f of x was 2 minus 3 upon 4x minus p, and this is my f of x, and my f inverse of x was p by 4 plus, just a second, is it plus or is it minus? Just a second guys, I think I have made a small mistake. Let me just check. This is 4x minus p. Yes, this is again 4x minus p. So y is equals to 2 minus 3, 4x minus p. Let me swap x and y. So you have x is equals to this. Yes, so I brought here. So I have 2 minus x is equals to 3 upon 4y minus p. Then I took inverse. So 3 upon 2 minus x. Yes. P on the right hand side. Yes. Okay. So if I have to write in negative form, so this is going to be minus 2 upon 8 minus 4x upon p by 4. Okay. So this is, oh, sorry. Just a second. If I divide this with 4, this is going to be y is equals to p by 4 minus of minus 3 upon 8 minus 2x. So p by 4 minus of minus 3 upon 8 minus 2x. Now find the value of p for which both of them are equal. Now I think both these equations are a bit identical. Just a second. This is again, just a second guys, 8 minus 4x, sorry, 8 minus 4x. Oh, this is cx minus d. Okay, this is where I made mistake. Okay, now I know what my mistake is. So our answer was plus 3 by 8 minus 4x, but if I take negative common, so our final answer is going to be p by 4 minus 3 upon oh, just a second, I'm not able to erase this. Yes, now I am able. So this is 4x minus 8. Now this is my answer. Yes, now we are done. So p minus 4 upon 4x minus 8. Now we can simply compare the coefficient. See, this is p by 4 and this is 2. So from here we can straight away say p by 4 equals to 2. So p is equals to 8. Or you can say 4x minus 8 and this is 4x minus p. So p is equals to 8. Right. Next question. The functions f and g are defined for the real values of x and y. Okay. Express f of x in this form, completing the square format. So this is guys, x half of minus 4 is minus 2 square minus 4 and 9. So this is x minus 2 square plus 5. Right. What is the formula? The formula is x plus or minus b by 2 whole square minus square of b by 2 plus or minus c. Right. So x minus 2x square. Express g of x in this form. Okay. So I think this is x minus 2 square plus 5 and g of x is 2x square plus 4x plus 12. Okay. So g of x is 2x square plus 4x plus 12. So let me take 2 common. So if I take 2 common, I will be left with x square plus 2x plus 6. Now let me apply the formula of completing the square. So you have 2. This will be x, half of 2 is 1. So 1 square minus 1 square is 1 plus 6. Minus 1 plus 6 is again 5. So 2 into x plus 1 square plus 5. This is my answer. Next question. Express g of x in the form of k f of x plus h. It means, what do they want to say is that what changes can we make in f of x in order to get g of x, right? What changes can we make in f of x in order to get g of x? I think they are pretty visible. See, the first point of visibility is, see, this is my f of x and this is g of x, right? So what I'll do is, first let me replace this x. See, this is x minus 2 and this is x plus 1. So in order to get x plus 1 here, I'll have to replace this x with x plus 3, right? I'll have to replace this x with x plus 3. So see guys, my f of x is x minus 2 square plus 5. So if I do f of x plus 3, this equation is going to be x plus 3 minus 2 square plus 5. So this is 1. So x plus 1 square plus 5. Now all I need to do is multiply this whole equation with 2. Right? See, this is the same equation, just I have to multiply this with 2. So the final answer is 2 f of x plus 3. Right? Describe fully the transformations that you have combined. Okay. So first transformation what we did was, this was translation. Just a second. This was translation of, how much did we move? I think we shifted minus 3 and 0. So minus 3 in x and 0 in y. And then we have stretch by 2 in y axis. Stretch by 2 in y axis. Right? This were the two complete transformations. Okay. Next question. Curve with this equation, this and this, intersect at point 0, 1 and 4, 5. Okay. Find the area of the region between the two curves. Okay. So area of the region between the two curves, which means I am supposed to find the region this. So guys, this is area. Area under the curve is nothing but we can find the area by using integration. So if I integrate the upper curve minus integration of lower curve using the limits of 0 and 4, we'll get the answer, right? So upper curve is 2x power half plus 1. So integration of 2x power half plus 1 minus integration of half x square minus x plus 1 from the limits of 0 to pi. This will give me the area. So before integrating, let me simplify this expression. 0, this is 5. So you have 2x power half plus 1 minus half x square plus x minus 1. So plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled. So what do we have eventually is, okay, this. So now let me integrate. So integration is going to be 2 x power half is x power half plus 1 upon half plus 1. So x power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 minus, this is x square is x cube by 3, but we already have 2. So 2 into 3 is 6 and this is x square by 2 and the limits are from, it was not 5, I guess it was 4. Yes, it was 4, not 5. We are using the limits of x. So this is 4 and this is also 4, right? Still let me check. So this is 2x power half minus 1 will get cancelled, minus half x square plus x and the limits, yes, x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2, x cube by 6 plus x square by 2, yes. The limits are from 4 and 0. So let me substitute the value of 4. You have 2 into 4 power 3 by 2. So 2 into 4 power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 minus 4 cube upon 6 plus 4 power 2 power 4 power 2 16 by 2 8. So the answer is 8 units. So the area is of 8 units, right? If you substitute 4, so if I substitute 4, let me show you also. So if I substitute, let me substitute it here for you. So you have 2 into 4 power 3 by 2 is nothing but 1.5 upon 1.5 minus 4 cube upon 6 plus 4 square upon 2. Now when you substitute 0, your answers is going to be 0 only. So 4 power 1.5 into 2 divided by 1.5, this is 32 by 3. This is 32 by 3. 4 cube 64 by 6 is also 32 by 3. 4 square is 16, 16 by 2 is 8. So 32 by 3, 32 by 3 will get cancelled, will be left with only 8. Next question. Find the acute angle between the two tangents is denoted by alpha. On the scales on the axis are the same, and the scales and the axis are the same. Okay, find alpha. Okay, so now what are we supposed to find? We have been given, guys, the angle that is formed between the two tangents. Let's say this is my first curve, so this is my first tangent, and angle between the second tangent. This is the angle at the second tangent at this point 4,5. Now at both the values, the tangents meet and the angle formed between the tangents is alpha. We have been told to find alpha. Now this is a good question. This is a really good question. This kind of question is usually asked in grade 12, but this year they have asked this. So now how to solve this? Now let me tell you the different way. Let us forget this question and let us try to understand something. So assuming this is a straight line, right? This is a straight line. Now can I find gradient of a straight line? I think yes. How can I find gradient of a straight line? Using the formula m, which is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. This is how I can find the gradient. Okay. Now gradient, the other name of gradient is slope. Can I find slope of this equation? Yes, I can. What do you mean by slope? Slope means how much is the line inclined from the x-axis or from the horizontal line. How much is the line inclined? How can I find? See, if I draw a straight line over here, now this becomes my slope, right? Angle of slope. Now how do you find angle of slope? This is my opposite, this is my adjacent. So tan theta equals to y by x. If I know this y, if I know this x, I can get this angle. Now, isn't this gradient? Yes, I think it is gradient. This is change in y, change in x. This is gradient. Now we'll apply this concept over here. See, now let me add up all the things which we have studied or which we have understood, and let me apply the concept over here. Now let me draw an imaginary line. This is an imaginary line. This is the axis, right? Now this is my first tangent, right? This is my tangent. If I can somehow find gradient of this tangent, then I can find this angle. Let's say this angle is theta 1, right? So tan theta 1 is equals to gradient of this line, right? Whatever we get. And this is my second tangent. If I can find tangent or gradient of this equation, then also I can get theta 2. So tan theta 2 is equals to gradient of second equation. And then what we are supposed to do? Simply theta 1 minus theta 2 will give me alpha. Right, this is how we are supposed to find alpha. Now, how to find gradient? It's easy. Gradient is nothing but differentiation. So let us differentiate this equation. This is the first gradient. This is the second gradient, and subtract the answers. So the equations are 2x power half plus 1. Let me write this equation over here. Equations are y is equals to 2x power half plus 1, and the second equation is 2x power half plus 1 and x square by 2 minus x plus 1. So the second equation is x square by 2 minus x plus 1. And if I'm not wrong, both the gradients were intersecting at 4 comma 5. Yes. So both the tangents are intersecting at 4 comma 5. So what we need to do is, first let us find out dy by dx of this equation. So dy by dx of this is going to be 2 into half, which is 2 into half into x power minus half. Right? So minus x power minus half. So differentiation is x power. Sorry. So the differentiation is x power minus half. Now value of x is 4. Let me substitute 4 here. So 4 power point minus 0.5. This is 1 by 2. So at x equals to 4, dy by dx equals to 1 by 2. This is for this equation. Now let us find out gradient for the second equation. So for second equation, let me draw it over here. Let me write it over here. Dy by dx is equals to x square by 2, which is 2x by 2. So you have 2x by 2 minus 1. So x and x will get cancelled. 4 minus 1, which is 3. So gradient of dy by dx of this equation is 3. Still, let me check if I have made any mistake. The equation is 2x power half plus 1, and differentiation of that will give me 2 into half. Half minus 1 is minus half, and the value of point where they are intersecting is 4 comma 5. Yes, so x is 4. So this is going to be half, and this gradient is 3. So what do we need to do is simply find theta. So tan theta equals to 3, and tan, let's say this is theta 1, this is theta 2, is equals to half. So tan inverse of half is, this is 26.56, and tan inverse of 3 is 71.56. Oh, so let us subtract theta 1 minus theta 2. So 17 inverse of, simply tan inverse of 3 minus tan inverse of half. So the answer is 45 degrees. So the answer is 45 degrees. Next question. Question number 11. The diagram shows circle with equation x square plus y square . Question number 11. The diagram shows the circle with equation x square plus y square equals to 20. Tangents touching the circle at points B and C pass through A. Tangent which is touching at B and C pass through A. Okay. By letting the equation of tangent equals to y is equals to mx plus 10, find the possible values of n. So guys, we know that the tangent is intersecting the circle. So let us simply find out. So we have x square plus mx plus 10 whole square equals to 20. So we have x square plus a plus b whole square. This is going to be a square plus 2ab. So 10 into 2, 20. 20 mx plus 100 equals to 20. So if I bring everything on the left hand side, I have 1 plus m square into x square plus 20 mx plus 80 equals to 0. Now guys, this tangent is intersecting the circle at only one equal point, right? So we have b square minus 4ac equals to 0. So my value of a is 1 plus m square. My value of b is 20 mx and value of c is 80. So b square, which is 20m square minus 4 a into c equals to 0. So 20m square is nothing but 400 m square. 84s are 320. So minus 320 m minus 320 m square equals to 0. So from here 340 minus 80, this is nothing but 800 m square. Sorry, not 800. 80 m square equals to, just a second, 80 m square equals to 320 m. Just a second guys, I think I have made a small mistake. First I have substituted the value of mx plus 10 in this equation. So we have x square plus m square x square plus 20 mx plus 100 minus 20. Yes. So my value of this is a is 1 plus m square. Okay. My value of b is 20 mx. Okay. Plus 80. Okay. So b square. So 20 m square minus 4 a is 1 plus m square, c is 80 equals to 0. So I have to find possible values of m. Okay. So just a second. Yes, this is where I found my mistake. This is going to be 320 guys, not 320 m, right? Okay. So 80 m square equals to 320. So I can say m square is 4 and my value of m is plus or minus 2. My value of m is plus or minus 2. Next question. Hence find the coordinates of b and c. Now finding the coordinates of b and c meaning we'll have to substitute this equation of 2 over here. Let me substitute the equation of first. Let me substitute 2 over here. So when m is 2, so the equation now becomes 1 plus 2 square. 2 square is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So equation becomes 5x square. 2 into 20, 40x plus 80. 40 and 80. So equation becomes, at m equals to 2, the equation becomes 5x square plus 40x plus 80 equals to 0. So let me factorize this in my calculator. So this is a polynomial equation of degree 2. We have 5, 40 and 80. So the answer is minus 4. So x is minus 4. So when x is minus 4, I think the y is going to be 0. X is minus 4. Let me substitute the value of minus 4. Now we have y is equals to 2x plus 10. Right? The equation is y equals to 2x plus 10. So if we substitute x as minus 4, minus 4 into 2 is 8. 8 plus 2 is minus 8 plus 2 is 2. So y is equals to 2. So this is my answer, right? This is when x is minus 4 and y is 2. Now let's say when m is minus 2. So the equation becomes again 1 plus x square. Minus 2 square is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5x square plus 20 mx. So this will be minus 40x plus 80 equals to 0. I think if I'm not wrong, this x should be 4. Still minus 4, then we have minus 40 and 80. Yes, the value of x is 4. Now here the equation of tangent will be minus 2x plus 10. So minus 2 into 4, minus 2 into 4, again minus 8. Minus 8 plus 10 is 2. So the value of y is 2. So these are my coordinates of x and y. 4 comma 2 and minus 4 comma 2. Let me label them also. So this is 4 comma 2 and this is minus 4 comma 2. Now next question. Okay, the point D is where the circle crosses positive x-axis. The point D is where the circle crosses positive x-axis. Okay, find angle BDC in degrees. So what are we supposed to find? We are supposed to find the angle. Okay, so this is the point D where it is crossing positive x-axis. We are supposed to find angle B. Oh, sorry guys, we are supposed to find angle BDC. We are supposed to find this angle, right? I think how to solve this. There are multiple ways of solving this. Do we know the coordinates of D? No, I don't think we know the coordinates of D. So what we can do is we can try to find out the coordinates of D and then find the length of BC, find the length of BD, and find the length of CD. I think we can get the coordinates of D. If this is the center, center is 0, 0. So this should be the radius, right? So this is the radius, right? So this is 20. So if I substitute x as root 20, right? It's root 20. I think this should be root 20, right? So we can have, this is root 20 comma 0. This, we have this coordinate as 4 comma 2. This is minus 4 comma 2. We can use cos root in order to find out this angle. Or we can also use another way. Another way is, let me apply the concept of grade 10th. Okay. So let's say this is my circle. These are my 2 points B and C, and this is my center. Now this is known as angle formed at the center, right? And this is known as angle formed at the circumference. Now guys, we know that angle formed at center is twice the angle formed at circumference. So what we can do is we can find out this angle, angle BOC. If we have angle BOC, then half of angle BOC will give me angle BDC. Okay, I think that will be bit easier because this is minus 4 and 2, and this is 4 comma 2. I think we have the distance. If we apply the distance formula, we know the distance is of 4 units. What does the distance formula say? Distance formula says by 2 minus by 1. Sorry, the distance will be of 8 units. I am solving the sum over here, even though the space is given down, but I am solving the sum here. So applying the distance formula in order to find the length of BC, right? See, this is my center. This is x is 4. This is also minus 4. So this distance is 4 units. This is, guys, my radius. So we know this distance is nothing but root 20, right? So can I find this angle? Yes, I can. This is 90 degree. This is opposite and this is hypotenuse. So let us use sine theta. So sine theta is equals to 4 by root 20. So theta is sine inverse of 4 by root 20, which is 63.43. So this angle is 63.43. This is going to be double of that, and this is again going to be 63.434. So the answer is 63.43. Right, I am directly writing the answer over here. I hope you have understood the working. Angle is 63.43. And with this, we are done with the paper. Hope you have enjoyed it. Kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel. Bye bye. Have a great day.